I mean, for what I've seen, they have a very high attention to detail. In the classroom, but when the bullets start flying, you got to see how attentive they really are. When you're tired and things are moving fast, got to see if you can still stay in the moment, keep it grounded, get rid of the last play, and still execute. And I believe the guys can, but we got to make sure that we see it and we keep on repping it.
How much is it? Knowing how high your expectations are for your defense this season, can you put into words just how good, how dominant you think this group can be this year?
As dominant as we want to be. I feel like that last year, and I feel like this year. We have a lot of talented guys all across the board, and I feel like this is probably the most well-rounded we've been since I've been here. So just try to make the most of it and make plays all up and down the field and take the ball away.
The defense seemed to get stronger and played better as the year went on last year. Can you carry that forward, or do you come in with the mindset the whiteboard is, the slate's been wiped clean, you guys are kind of resetting and starting over?
I mean, you take a little bit from last year, of course. You can't just wipe it completely clean. You have to play off of the good and wash away the bad. But I think the main thing last year is that we had to work on our consistency, and that's what we saw really down the stretch. We were very consistent in our approaches, and from drive to drive, we weren't having all these ups and downs. We were staying pretty consistent.
Myles, you mentioned the pressure on yourselves to perform no matter the situation. Do you enjoy that pressure? That's going to be on your group.
Yeah, I mean it's all going to be put on us. So go out there and make the most of it. Either crush it or mix diamonds.
You talked about the interior guys. Is it difficult for you having those two guys change out from last year to this year? The year before to last year?
I was about to say, pretty sure that happened the year before too. So I should be used to it. But you get attached to some of the guys that you had before. Good guys, friendly faces. You build chemistry, and then you just kind of have to, like you said, wipe the slate clean and keep it moving. But these guys are, fortunate enough for me, they've always been, quality people, easy to work with, easy to be able to sit down and, go through and polish out some of the things you want to do, because it's not the same from team to team, and especially from the transition from college to NFL. So being able to get that time with those guys, get those extra reps and extra mental reps, that's priceless.
Myles, off that, how important, like offensive line, we know it's important with guard and tackle, right? How important is it for you to have that chemistry with your D-tackle?
I mean, it's necessary. When you see some of the best, DEs or outside linebackers, is because their inside is getting a lot of pressure. Their inside linemen are causing the quarterback to either step back or not be able to step up, and that's when you see a lot of guys either beating the guy inside and like walking right into him, or bending the edge at 5-6 yards, and the quarterback's still standing right there. So knowing what he's going to do, where he's going to be at, he's applying constant pressure, or knowing that they can't run the ball up the middle because those two are holding it down, it's a weight off my shoulders.